Can I achieve a more feminine or masculine nose? We are going to be answering this today on Beauty Unveiled. I am Dr. Angela Sturm. I'm a double board certified facial plastic surgeon in Houston, and I specialize in noses. So you can absolutely get a more feminine or masculine nose, and that is a big part of what I talk about with people whenever they come in for consultation is, what does your nose look like now? How do you want to change it? How do you want it to look different? And there are a lot of people who want to feminize their nose, and these are women that maybe your nose looks like your dad, and it looks great on him, but maybe not so much on you because you're more feminine, you have a smaller face, and you want things to balance with your facial features. And so that's something that I do a lot, and this is for women. This is also for transgender women. This is for anyone that is trying to have a more feminine look. And in general, that means a smaller nose. And so from the front, a little smaller, thinner, a more delicate tip. A lot of times if you have a bump from the side, that can be perceived as more masculine, and so that's something that we'll take down. And it depends on the person and their features and how they see themselves and want to be seen, whether or not we're making that profile more straight or if we're making it with a little bit of a scoop so it has that feminine look to it. And one of the places that really tells us feminine versus masculine is what we call the super tip. So that's right above the tip. If this is more thinned down, this gives us more of an idea of feminine. But if this is fuller and it's more in line with the rest of the nose, that tells you more masculine. And so I will show people different pictures, see what it is that they like, and be able to achieve the feminine that works for them. On the other hand, you can create a more masculine nose, and this usually is refining what is there. And then also, I haven't had anyone ask to add a bump, but they've asked, if you can make the nose look more refined, yet more masculine, to where, like I said, the profile is nice and straight. It's fuller right above the tip. You have a fuller, wider look from the front. So it is just conveying to other people, this is a masculine appearance and a masculine nose. There is a lot of psychology that actually goes into the nose and gender, and it's very interesting. A lot of this was done quite some time ago. So you do have that bias on the way that the papers were written, but it is interesting to read how we perceive people, particularly about the nose, and how that affects the rest of the features of the face, because it's interesting to see someone, you do their rhinoplasty and then it instantly softens the other features of the face by feminizing the nose. I like to think of it as making the nose basically blend in with the rest of the features. So you really focus on the eyes, you really focus on the lips of this person looks more feminine and presents that way and looks really beautiful. And then with the masculinizing the nose, you bring the nose forward a little bit more on the face, where you do see that you don't see it as overpowering, but balanced with the other features, but more present in the face, if you will, if you think about that more like in an artistic way. So you can absolutely feminize or masculinize your nose depending on what you're looking for. These are things that we could talk about in consultation. So definitely make a consultation with me or with a facial plastic surgeon, and you can find me at www.drangelasturm.com or on any of the socials at Dr. Angela Sturm.